What's up, guys? Attic here. This is my very first franchise rebuild. If you guys are anything like me, you love playing Madden. And here's the thing. I play Madden for like the realistic experience and for the stories to unfold. So this isn't your normal Madden that I'm playing. It's a modded version of Madden. What I am using, the mods here, is Sabo's gameplay mod, Start Today mod, Sabo's franchise mod, NFL and Fox logos, Washington Commanders, their field, their jerseys, everything is in there. The Washington Commanders are the Washington Commanders. As you can see up in week 11, we'll be playing them next week. We've got the stadiums 2021. What those mods do is just they make the game way better, in my opinion. They make the game way better. I have adjusted the sliders a little bit to my skill set where it's still challenging, but essentially we are the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, and we're going to rebuild them. Of course, we're going into the first year. Dallas Cowboys really just has the offensive powerhouse that they had last year, and we're going to see how far we can take it. Now, there's a lot of changes that happened during the offseason because, as you guys know, Dallas Cowboys, their cap room was like non-existent. They did not really have a lot of room. So I had to get rid of some people. I wasn't able to sign some players. I had to get rid of a lot of guys. We're going to go through the roster real quick here and go through like a little bit of our draft picks. The draft picks are all the current draft classes that are coming in as well. If you guys haven't checked out the Madden modding community, you definitely have to. It makes Madden fun again. That's all I care about. So I'm very pumped for it. Not only does it make it fun again, but like there's a new way that players progress. And I can't fully explain exactly how it all happens, but essentially you run the progression tool in the beginning and is preseason week 1, and then you run it every preseason week 1 again. And what you're gonna see is like players are going to get better and get worse over the years. Like you can see right now, Dak's a 99 overall. We'll explain a little bit what that means. It's because he's having an absolute phenomenal year. But like next come the season, the off season, that guy might drop. He might drop a lot. I played, and because it's like if you play Madden right now, if you do franchise after franchise, you guys know, you do franchise after franchise, it's the same stories. Bad players, you could throw 1,000 picks and they will still get better. Whereas like this one, the progression is slightly different. So at quarterback, we got Dak Prescott. We actually had Sam Howell and Malik Willis actually went later in the draft, so that's why I kind of picked them up. Even though they're both rookies, I really didn't need 2 rookies. I couldn't pass up Malik Willis in the like 5th round or something, like a 4th round. I don't remember when I got him, but I couldn't pass him up. Having a 92 speed, I had to check that out. Sam Howell's right out of North Carolina, very good quarterback. I was like, I can't pass him either, man. Like, so I just picked them both up, and we'll make a decision come like 2 years. We'll put one up on the trade block and possibly trade one, or if Dak doesn't perform the way that Dak's supposed to perform, he is a high salary, we may trade him and let one of these guys and take over. When I am playing this game, I am trying to keep it as realistic as possible. I'm not cheesing the game. If a 62 overall player is killing it and doing phenomenal, then I'm going to let him get more playtime. Last time I played this game, last run through of the franchise that I ran, I ended up having a 62 overall tight end who was playing way better than any other starter tight end I had. I kept that dude in the game, and that dude was putting up numbers and performing very well. Now, we do have some injuries to go by. We'll go through that in a second here. Running back, Zeke Elliott, Tony Pollard, and then we kind of go down. We got a rookie. He's really nothing. He's 6'2", so I mean he's a big boy, but it is what it is. And then Tony Pollard's been carrying the most of the touches so far. As we go to wide receivers, Amari Cooper, we were able to keep him. Well, we had to keep him. He was in. I was thinking about trading him because he's worth a lot, but we didn't. We couldn't keep Michael Gallup, unfortunately. Michael Gallup is gone. I love Michael Gallup, but we weren't able to keep him. So we did draft, I believe it was a first-round pick. Let me just double-check. I think I can check the history of him. Can I? Like, how does that? I don't know if he was a first-round pick or not. How do I? Is it an overview? I check overview, stats, contracts. Does that tell me anything about him? I'm not sure if it does or not. He's actually doing quite good this year. But I'm pretty positive Treylon Burks was a first-round pick. He's 6'3", 231 pounds out of Arkansas. He's a tank. We picked up Kelvin Harmon in the offseason. He's reliable, but we've really been running between these 3 receivers here. So we go into the tight end slot. We were able to negotiate a contract for Dalton Schultz. I love Dalton Schultz. We did pick up another rookie at tight end. just because I like having 3 here. So as we go to left tackle, we did Orlando Brown was who do we have? Like, oh man, I'm gonna hate myself. I'm a Dallas fan. I can't remember who the left tackle was originally. We traded him. Oh man, don't hate me, guys. But we had to trade our current left tackle because cap room. So we traded him, picked up Orlando Brown out of the free agents. But here's the thing, Charles Cross. We draft. Actually, you know what? Charles Cross was a first-round pick. Treylon Burke was a second-round pick. Charles Cross out of Mississippi State, just like Dak Prescott was. Charles Cross was a hidden development, and he's a superstar here. This is actually quite interesting because the guy's amazing, and I didn't know he wasn't starting, so I'm going to force him to be a starter if he's not already. But his abilities is he's got a screen protector. So when we throw screens, like he's got impact blocking. Well, not only does he have it, but our right guard has it as well. So our left guard, actually, you know what? I think Cross I have starting at left guard, to be honest, because I'll have to double check, but I believe that's where I have him starting. So you got Connor McGovern here, then we go to Tyler Biadasz, and then Zach Martin. Zach Martin, that's the guy with the screen protector, looking great. Lyle Collins. We actually got really solid starters at the offensive line. DeMarcus Lawrence, still keeping him. I think we might have a different defensive end. I'm not sure if Golson is starting here. Osa starting at the D tackle. These guys, you see their stats are a little. It looks inflated. That's just because we're halfway through the season and they are playing great. Boye Mafe is a good rookie quarterback or a good rookie left outside linebacker. Hidden development, so we don't quite know what he is. He's 69 overall. We put him as a starter because of what he was at the time. Doing great. Middle linebacker, we picked up Dante Hightower for 1 year. He's only in 1 year. He's going to be up. Now, when I'm playing with these new mods too, listen. When I re-sign players, I cannot re-sign players during the season. I have to this is the difficulty level. I have to re-sign them at the end of the year, and I get one shot. So if I don't give them the money they want, they're gonna leave. I can't negotiate really. So this makes it very difficult. So at the end of every season, when we make another video and we're doing this, you don't want to miss that. You're gonna see we're gonna lose some good players. And you get to see the progression. When I ran the franchise before, like Zeke Elliott, like he dropped down to like a 65. Like he just because the progression is like, it's not just like so boring the way it normally is. We're like, no matter what, they will get this. No matter what, they will get that. It's like, it's kind of based off their performance, and there is some RNG, some randomness added in there. So it pretty much essentially the way I understand how it is like every player is assigned like a number between 1 to 4, and that's going to be based on their progression. So if they're 1, they progress a little slower. They're 4, they progress faster. Those numbers will be increased throughout the year, or not throughout the year, every year based on their previous year's performance. Like if they break a record, they will get a bump up. If they were MVP, bump up, that kind of stuff. Right outside linebacker, Micah Parsons. Can't go wrong there. He's killing it. Trayvon Diggs, Jordan Lewis. We did get rid of a lot of people. You see, Anthony Brown was out of here. He's one of the first ones I got rid of. I do not like Anthony Brown. Great guy. He's worth a lot of money. Had to get rid of him. Okay, that's why I didn't like him. I didn't like him as part of our project we're working on. Kelvin Joseph. I do like Kelvin Joseph. He's young. I'm giving him a lot of experience right now, throwing him in. And I mean, our defense is doing absolutely amazing. We were to negotiate Malik Hooker, get him back in. Strong safety, Donovan Wilson, stayed with us. I don't really care too much about the kickers and the punters. I'm so sorry, guys. It's Madden, okay? Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the game. Practice squad, it's great. Now, what this is cool is, like, I'm also not going into the free agency during the year unless I absolutely have to. Reason being is, again, I'm trying to keep it realistic. When a player hurts, if I go into the quarterbacks and Dak Prescott gets hurt, what do most people do to cheese? They go to free agency and they pick up the next highest ranking quarterback. Well, I don't want to do that. That's not how the real NFL works all the time. If somebody gets hurt, it's next man up, not next man up in free agency. So, what I do want to check out, look, we are in week 10 right now. We are 8-0, having a phenomenal year. We're facing the Bengals, 6-2. They're coming off of a Super Bowl loss. Look at their team real quick. Look at their team. Because we traded our left tackle to them, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and check out first. Joe Burrows is rocking a 95 right now this season. He's absolutely killing it. So we go down. Joe Mixon, 96. So they're having, and again, remember, when the season restarts, the overall is going to drop right back down again. It resets. It's just their morale is up right now. Their awareness is up because they're playing well. So these guys are playing absolutely phenomenal. At receiver, you got T. Higgins, you got Jamar Chase, you got Tyler Boyd. So they're still running their fucking powerhouse receiving. As we go to tight end, Hayden Hurst, killing it. Left tackle, Tyron Smith. I feel so bad for not remembering him. He's a phenomenal left tackle. I had no idea that they had Terron Armstead as well. They took that trade. They probably have him starting somewhere. The Bengals needed, they absolutely needed better line. Well, they got it now. Not only did they get Tyron Smith, but I believe they got, they did a trade somewhere. Let me see if I can find, I thought they did a trade somewhere in the, man, maybe they didn't. Did they pick a guy up at a rookie? Maybe their first round pick was a lineman, and maybe he's not doing so well. So they still look like they're kind of struggling a little bit on offensive line. I'm not gonna lie here. Sam Hubbardson at left end, still Trey Hendrickson. All right, DJ Reader. Let's see who they got running for their guys. Jermaine Pratt is injured, so it looks like Jelani is gonna be filling for him. It's not a big difference. He's still up there in overall. Logan Wilson. Actually, I think he did pretty well in the Super Bowl. What do you guys think? You go to the next one. Chidobe Awuzie, phenomenal. Mike Hilton. Isaiah Rodgers. I think we just saw a trade happen with him, but he's injured right now. So we go to free agency. Jesse Bates. Or not free agency, free safety. And then Von Bell. I mean, man, dude, they've got a team going. They've got a team going. So, without any further ado, let's get started with the first game. Week 10 in Cincy, we're playing Dallas Cowboys against the Bengals. 6-2 Bengals, 8-0 Dallas. Let's get the show rolling. Again, guys, I'm going to try to keep it realistic, man. I absolutely love this game. I'm going to try to do, I'm not going to do a video for every single week. That's a little too much. I do want to enjoy the game. But I'm going to try to do, I want to do an off-season video always, and 1 or 2 mid-season games. Maybe a postseason game. So we're thinking of maybe 3 or 4 per season as we go on. Now, I do not play defense, so if you're a defensive player, you like watching that kind of stuff, I'm sorry. I think it's boring. I do not enjoy it. I simulate it. So I do nothing but play offense. Just checking everything here, seeing what players are hurt. Right away, Treylon Burks needs to be put in. Woo! Right up the middle. 14-yard run by Tony Pollard. See, it's the thing. Tony Pollard's actually, and I got to do some subbing here. Tony Pollard is actually, he's amazing. He's a workhorse, man. But, he has been stepping up, especially since Zeke got hurt. And, yep, I need to keep that. For some reason, every time somebody comes back from injury, they sub that out. Treylon Burks is the rookie. He's better. But Tony Pollard has been stepping it up and doing very, very well. Very, very, very well. So what that tells us is we quite possibly, what in the world just happened there? This man just dove over top of it. We quite possibly might just get rid of Zeke in the future. Who knows? I mean, Zeke was doing very well before the injury, so we might have to go ahead and trade Zeke because of how much he costs us in cap. But we might not. All right, we got a safety blitz here. I'm throwing a slant. Treylon Burks with the catch here.
It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Should we run here? Let's run this. P. Cross is I'll be honest, man. It's an insane play. A little overpowered sometimes. They kind of got it covered, so I'm going to try to hit Lamb here. Yeah. They covered it well. Sometimes Lamb is broken, wide open on that. We have been passing far more than running lately.
Second half of the season still to
Treylon Burks again open. We're going to get the first down, get out of bounds.
That they have of running the table.
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all.
Reading the left side here. First look is let's see if I get Cooper on this little curl. Yeah, just say quick. Got to get Cooper's touches. The past 2 games, Cooper has been destroying, absolutely destroying the past 2 games. Now, if we do not go far in the playoffs, we might get rid of Mike McCarthy.
They run the counter. Pollard, and he is going to be
Mike McCarthy has taken us to the playoffs a few times, and just we have not gone deep in it. Read the linebackers on the slant, right? Oh, I'm sorry, left. Woo! Jesse Bates almost dove and took that. That would have been bad. We got 4th and 1. They want to go for 4th and 1. We are running. Cincinnati should learn from this. 4th and 1, and they passed in the Super Bowl, and I bet you they're going to dream about that. Oh, get the first down. I think we got it. We did. Close, man. Almost lost it. I don't even know that back that's in running. I don't know why he's there. Get upfield. Orlando Brown is now hurt. Hopefully it's nothing too severe. Looks like he hurt his hand or something. I feel like we're hitting a cover 2 right now, so I might hit Cooper on this. It is. Boom. Right in the pocket, in between the safety and the corner. You're not jamming Cooper, man. You're not jamming him. He's insane.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Jesse Bates dives and takes the interception on the 1.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Man. Joe Burrow's coming out to the field, ready to do his thing. So there's a little Fox animation. Joe Burrow's with 20 touchdowns so far, 4 interceptions, 2,200 yards. It's actually, wow, dude. He's having one hell of a year. So here's where I fast forward. So I don't play the defense. Looks like Dallas got a safety during that. Looks like we got a safety on him. Oh. Oh, I thought we were able to break that. Hey, 5 touches, 31 yards, not too bad. We got a broken thumb. Orlando Brown.
Making an effort to get the ground game going tonight.
Cross now steps in, the rookie on the left
I like
side.
what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards.
We're having like some okay games when okay runs when it comes to this. Sometimes we got big breaks, sometimes we got short ones. I don't like what I'm seeing right now. Boom, hit short. Just take the Jets out.
Complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed
I love
to be
this run
run
play.
in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the
NFL. It usually does pretty well, so
find
we'll see if we can pick up our blocks properly. No.
And find the 1st down.
Not too bad. We turn it into something. We turn it into
He
something.
puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
So let's timer out here first. End of the first quarter. Dallas Cowboys gets a safety, which puts us up on the board 2-0 against the Bengals. You can see the Jumbotron up in the corner there. I think that mod brings in like actual commercials that are happening right now during like the games. Pretty dope.
They'll run with Pollard.
Ooh, let's go. Nice. So this mod also slows down the speed of the players. So that way it's just a little broken. The current game, like if I play the current game, it's just like it's almost too easy. Traylon Burks, beautiful. It's almost too easy to play the regular game. It's just like guys are getting open all the time. So this mod makes it a little bit more realistic. Even if you like to play on the defensive end, if you like to play on the defensive end, it makes the quarterback throw the ball downfield a little bit more, which I believe currently they don't. But I just like playing offense. Unless the games go by quick, it allows me to knock out seasons and seasons. Which, like I said, the reason why I play is I want to see the stories unfold. I want to see who's that next up-and-coming guy. Who's the comeback player of the year? Who's all that stuff. Woo! Almost lose a kid. Come on, Dak.
Nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a
3rd and 6, getting a 1st down here. I think we're hitting a cover 2. Maybe we're gonna see. No. But wide open. It may have been like a cover 2 man, but we got Coop on that out route. Beautiful. 4 catches, 48 yards. We're gonna run the same thing again. They're sitting in zone right now. I can see it. Probably gonna hit Coop again here.
From the red zone now,
yes.
Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch.
They're gonna have to get out.
The Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll throw again. Prescott flushed out right.
Corner. Oh no! I was hoping to throw it over him for Treylon. Bruce Sternum, he will not be able to return. Man, that is 2 offensive linemen that just got hurt and they're taken out. I don't want to run yet. They keep the slants going.
On 2nd and goal.
Yink. Oh no, we got hit. Sam Hubbard gets in the backfield. Should we do a toss-up? Let's do a comeback route. Comeback route left side. Cooper. No. We're going to change that to a corner.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Oh, almost interception by both. Let's been knocked out. Let's go ahead and kick a field goal. 5-0. Bengals drive it down the field and they get a touchdown, so we got to make a comeback here now. We got to get up on the board, down by 2.
Halfway point of the season, Charles, 8-0. What a great start. Clearly a Super Bowl contender.
Oh, that's not what I want. Oh no. My tight end that runs on the shallow route got hit and got knocked down. He's on the same route that Schultz is about to run here. He tried to hit Lamb in the middle here.
I think the road to the Super Bowl is going to go through them in the playoffs.
Lamb's getting the ball knocked out. We are not in rhythm right now. 8 throws, 17. Dak.
Over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Cooper's on his curl. That's what I need. First down right now. Cooper's always the man to go to. This is your trust. Our passing game is slacking. We're passing probably a little too much right now. Should probably start running. It's probably why we're having trouble.
But I always remember that when we go to practices,
man, that Jesse Bates knocking the ball out of it. Okay.
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust. And
they'll come back over here and
Lamb in this type of a situation.
Come on.
With a pick.
Uzie, former Dallas Cowboys, takes a pick 6 from his former teammate Dak Prescott. 48-yard return. Puts the Bengals on the board, 14-5.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I think we're getting a little too gutsy here, so it's 3 minutes left in the second. We can run the ball. Let's just get back to the fundamentals. Let's not get too crazy. Lyle Collins is now hurt. Our whole offensive line is getting injured. 100% going to jam our guys. Lamb needs his touches. He's complaining. But I can't pass up on this. I can't pass up on that. Let's go, baby. Spike that boy. 75-yard touchdown on the go route with Amari Cooper.
The Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Love it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
With a little over 2 minutes to play.
We're back in this game, down by 2 right now. About to hit the 2-minute warning.
On first down, Pollard, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
We were having a phenomenal first half. ACL sprain will not return. We have 3 alignment that have now gotten hurt. I've even adjusted the sliders to keep it more real. And it's like, man, we're just struggling here. Dalton Schultz wide open. Take that out of bounds.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. He'll take this to the other side of midfield.
Not that we have to focus on stopping the clock. Now, let's see how this screen goes. Remember, we got Charles Cross right there. He's gonna get a key block. Oh, I threw it too early.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that
I love flood passes. It's probably one of my favorite plays to run. I'm not a big fan of this one because Schultz is a delayed route. Oh man, is that Hubbard? Yeah. Chasing down Dak Prescott. We are 3rd and 17 right now. We need to just take a shot, and I think we're going to go with a little stop and go here. I'm going to read the safety and see where we're going. Throw a pump fake. Safety's shifting a little bit to the right. Just going to lob it, baby. Oh, so get it! Jeez, he just knocked the crap out of Jesse Bates. Oh, 4th and 17 at a punt. Let's get rid of the ball.
About set for this next drive by the
Dallas back
Cowboys
in.
offense.
We have 2 timeouts, 44 seconds left.
And a couple of timeouts at their
We got ourselves a
disposal.
game,
They'll
boys.
certainly have the green light here. Meanwhile, Dak's throw
First down,
taken in by
timeout.
Cooper here.
Let's just try to get in field goal range.
Their second timeout now. As they stop it here with just under
Cancel
40
the
ticks
play
to go
action.
in this first half. Prescott now from the 50.
Jesus, man.
And he almost had
Sometimes the
his
comeback
second
route's
pick
like
of
good,
the
or
game.
sometimes it's bad.
Probably
It's a hit or miss.
Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Yeah, we're having some trouble. There's Zach Martin's on the pool.
Prescott on second and 10.
Beautiful screen. Get behind Zach. Get behind Zach. Get behind Zach. He's gonna knock him out. Yeah, boy.
They get 7 out
Oh,
of that, so
man,
they're
that's our
left
last
with a
timeout.
3rd and 3.
24 seconds left.
Now
We gotta
it's
hit. We gotta get out of bounds or spike the ball.
offense. As they'll stop the clock with
Floods is the
24
perfect for this
seconds to
one.
go in
3rd
this
and 3.
first
This is the
half.
play.
A good chance.
Looks like
this
they're
is
running cover
4-down
3 here.
territory if they're unable to convert. But right now, looking at a 3rd and 3.
I do want to put Cooper in a little slant here. A little close one though.
Now Prescott. It'll hit the slant route.
Hurry up, offense. Come on. We got
And
this.
he will
We got
have a
this.
Cowboys
Let's go, baby.
first
Kick that
down
field
as
goal.
they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What an adjustment there, Dak.
Same result as last.
Puts us 3 points up on the board. We are 15-4. That may have been a turnover. Is that a turnover? No. I thought it was a turnover. I thought we forced a turnover. Or like interception or something. But we're up ahead by 1. Back to our fundamentals here. Just run the ball. Don't fumble.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a
him
lot
back on the
easier
block.
to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Yink.
Now this throw caught
Coop's
left
always open,
side.
man.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
We've been struggling, but look, Coop, 10 catches, 189 yards. Look, the first half of the season, I had a hard time getting the ball to him. But he's now, he's having a game. He's getting open. Whew. He was unhappy last year not having the yards. He got it this year.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb.
There you go, Mr.
And he'll
Lamb.
be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running across.
Trying to run the same plays over and over. I want to try to keep it realistic here. See if Pollard gets open. No. Who do I? No. Just take it. Good job, Dak. Get out of
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little
Similar
bit
route.
because earlier in the game, I think
See
he's
if they're
trying
in
to force
zone
a
and
lot of
Pollard
throws
gets
into
open on
windows
that
that just weren't
little
open.
wheel route
Yeah,
there.
the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw. So maybe
Almost
a bad decision there.
an interception there.
I think he learned from
Not good,
earlier in the
man.
game, and he's applying it now.
Run some
So
wide
that's
stick.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I'm going to put Cooper on a post here. Because if that safety shifts a little bit to the right, he might be open. Shift to the left. Can't hit him. Yeah. Hit Treylon Burks here. Ooh, Treylon Burks. He's showing speed.
And
Tell you,
down
man,
inside the
230
15, shy of
pounds.
the
It's a
10.
big boy. It's a big boy running at you
That's a
across
nice
the middle,
job
man.
there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field.
I'm actually going to
Nice
switch
little
this up
shake
a little
and bake
bit.
at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Dak gets
Throw
touched.
right side here,
Schultz gets touched.
complete.
Treylon Burks is hurt right
And
now.
they'll get him down after a pickup
Been
of
hurt a
8,
couple times this
2nd and
season,
2.
but hopefully nothing
Now
severe.
after the completion, we're
Hasn't
going to
been,
get a
like,
timeout,
really
an
hurt.
injured
Just
player.
little stuff.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
I said let's get back to the run game, and here we are passing again. But the passing's been successful the second half so far. This drive, we're doing pretty
Pushes
good.
forward, but comes up short
13
of the
rushes,
goal
58
line
yards.
as he'll get
Not
a
very
yard down
good.
to about the
Bruce
1.
for him. We're going to force him to
They know
come
that
back in,
old
though.
expression, it's not my
Want
night.
some spacing. Where's he at?
Hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes
See, he
having
gets
to
open,
hang
see,
out
he
all
gets open,
day
see, he
and
gets
play
open.
doesn't exactly play to
Oh,
your
Jesus.
advantage.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I wanted to throw it to Lamb, but afraid that was going to be picked. 4th down, take the field goal. Put us ahead by 4. What weird numbers? 18.
About set for this
What's
next
that? Field
drive
goal?
of the
They kicked the field
Cowboys
goal.
offense.
Put 3 on the board.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline,
We got
field
ourselves a
goal,
close
maybe the
game
offense
here.
not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Ooh, everybody. Let's
Remember, they did
go,
put
man.
points on the board.
298 yards,
And in this
2
league,
interceptions.
you
So
take points when you
try
can
to
get
even
them.
that out a
Not
little bit.
easily done.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right
Oh,
side.
Pollard just broke some guy's
And the
ankles.
result here, a
Oh,
pickup
man.
of 8. Leaves him
Put him
with
on
2
ice
to
skates.
go on 2nd
It's going
down.
to take us into the 4th quarter now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this game. This is actually the closest game we probably had all season long.
You are watching the NFL.
It is anyone's game right now. We're entering the last quarter. I believe this is the 2 best teams in the league right now going against each other.
8 yards. The
We're ahead
tally
by
on that
1.
1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back.
They stop us
and
at
good
2nd and 2.
penetration
This is
here.
3rd
He'll
and
get
1, I
this
believe.
down only to about the
Joe
49
Burrow's
yard
ready to
line.
get back into the game.
Only a yard on the pickup,
Chase
so a
walking
good
there in the background,
situation on
he's ready.
2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and
Run
1.
again. Don't get crazy. 3rd and 1. I don't like how Alana Lua is in right now. I don't want him in.
From the gun,
got the
he'll
first
hand
down.
this off. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down.
Probably need
at
to change
the
around the
41.
3rd down back. He's probably set as the 2nd
Well, it
third
is
down
our
back.
business to analyze what we saw
Pollard's
out
tired.
there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base,
Yeah.
not taking a
I
chance,
wanna
not
cancel the
blitzing
boots.
in a situation when they actually
So,
need the
yeah.
football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming
now
from, or are you
hurt.
just coming from all
He's
angles?
stepping out.
You have to be
so their
careful about where you're
defensive
coming
end's
from,
gonna be,
obviously. But at
a
this
little
stage,
easier, I
yeah,
guess.
take a few
Cover
chances
2
as
might be
well.
might have a blitzing corner here. I gotta watch that. Let's see us those. Let me change him to just a drag, just in case we gotta throw quick.
On play action, Prescott.
Let's go, Lamb.
Able to hit his
Didn't have to
target,
throw quick,
Lamb.
but Lamb
And he's got
powerhousing
another
his way
1st down
through.
as the tackle's going to be
Okay.
made at the Bengals' 24-yard line.
Tell you what, man, Lamb's a player that just like he does not want to go down. As a guy who he just tries whatever he can do. I don't like the running man coverage. That's man coverage. 100% man coverage.
Looking to throw. Escaping
We're
the
taking it.
pressure
Bye.
right.
Is that Whee! Sam Hubbard
Out of bounds
diving and
inside
catching
the
nothing. Bye.
15-yard line.
Voice just
That was
cracked.
an
I gotta see
excellent
a
job of
puberty.
recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought
5
himself
minutes
a
left in the
little
4th.
extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Ooh, who's that? Who's that?
Gets there and
The
he goes
backup,
down just inside
Luvu.
the 20 and
Man, our left side, our left tackle.
couldn't get rid of it. He
Struggling
takes
right
the
now,
sack
homie.
for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd
Let's
down.
cross. Cross is struggling. We've been hit from that side
Another
every
try
time.
after the 1st down sack. Prescott buying time to his left. And he is
Prescott's
out of
getting
bounds,
tired now.
getting
It's
it
not even
down
run as
to the
fast. He had
10.
37 yards on the ground now.
That was the 9th play of the drive.
Here we
and
go,
they pick
3rd
up
and
9
7. This is
yards
gonna put
with
us
it.
ahead a little
An
bit more.
8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Jesse Bates slaps the ball out of Treylon Burks' hands. We're going to take another field goal. We are not able to execute in red zone. Now, here's a good thing. We got the ball back. We stopped him from scoring. Tony Pollard's back in the game, 21-17. Right now, the goal is just to wear out some clock. Pollard cut it to the outside, breaking a tackle, going for probably like 14. Dalton Schultz has to step out the game with a slight injury. Hopefully nothing too severe.
Shaking up down there on the field. While the trainers take a look,
We'll put Blake
we'll step
Jarwin
aside.
stepping in behind him. Run a little counter here with our backup.
Counter now on 1st down.
I do like counter runs. They're a little scary though, because if our guard, if our pulling guard doesn't get that block,
Well, at this
we're kind
stage,
of
that's
dead.
exactly what you want offensively.
I'm gonna look
Good
here at
run
Lamb
on
in the
1st
corner,
down, stay in
right
bounds,
on that
keep
left
clock
side.
rolling.
Lamb's usually
And
always
look at
open.
that play chart that the play caller has
He's
in
not.
his hands
And,
right
oh,
now.
geez,
That's
throw it
what
away.
you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now,
Looks
he's
like the
looking at
Broncos
4
beat the
minute
Rams
offense
18-7.
section. What running plays do we
Dislocated
have to bleed
elbow.
down the
Dalton
clock
Schultz is
and
out.
take care
Man,
of
the rest of this
Right
season's
now,
gonna be
they're
rough.
executing really well.
Everyone's getting
It's
hurt.
a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Blake Jarwin with the catch.
Mr.
Beautiful.
Jarwin.
Way to step back. Way to
And
step
down
up,
to the
bro.
20
Way to step
he'll
up.
go before heading out of
We have
bounds.
passed the ball about 40 times now.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right
I'm liking
there,
this, right in the
because not only
center.
do they keep the drive going,
They're running cover
they
3
take
as well.
valuable time off the
It was
clock
Jesse
as
Bates
well.
with
They have to
Amari
feel
Cooper.
really good about that last completion.
Oh, yeah, I don't like what I see. Back up with the
He's got
ball,
his
my
out of the
man.
backfield. That's complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. So 1st and
Now
goal.
the rookie
6
running back
points
Robinson
here.
is
We're
in.
going
Rocking
a
number
long way
22.
toward
I'm going to have to
wrapping
change
this
that
one
number,
up.
homie. I did not give you permission.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Toss up.
2nd down and goal. Prescott.
Almost. Take it in. He almost lost him.
That was a
Swatted right
touchdown.
out. With dragon spacing. I do like running spacing in the red zone. One of my favorite.
Looking to get that time for Amari Cooper, but now it's 3rd.
Try to get the ball off, but
And he's gonna go
we are
down.
taken down with another sack. Our offensive line is struggling with all these injuries that we've
Defense
had.
here to burn their 2nd timeout.
We have to kick another field goal, which still, hey, that puts us in the lead by 1 touchdown. Turnover. I think we may have gotten an interception.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Interception. We're going to find out who got that. That's clutch.
Pollard.
Tony Pollard's trying to look to take it in.
And
Ran a little
now just
RPO.
3 seconds before the 2-minute warning. They're gonna call a
Huge
timeout here to
interception. Huge.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 2nd and
Treylon
goal.
Burke. Boom, baby.
And
That's
this
game.
is caught. And that could seal
Rookie
it. It's a
Treylon Burks.
touchdown.
Takes it on the inside slant. 31-17.
So now we're in the final minute
Dallas
of the
Cowboys
game in the
come
4th
out.
quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they
And
take
that's
a
all,
lead.
folks. Absolutely. That was fun. Even though the score right now, 31-17, that was a very, very close game.
So this one will
Came
end
down
in a
to the
victory
last,
for the
what,
Dallas Cowboys.
3 minutes
And we talk so much
of
about
that
the
game
turnover
where we got
battle
an
determining
insane
who wins and
interception.
who
We're gonna find
loses.
out
This
who got
game,
that
no
pick.
exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to
Uzier gets a
victory.
pick
They looked like a
6,
smooth
45
operation
yards,
in this one,
big
didn't they?
touchdown
Because
catch
you
by
look
Amari
at every
Cooper.
facet of the game, they handled their
Dallas
business.
Cowboys head into
Offense
Cincinnati,
took care of the football,
take the dubs.
converted it into
They're
points.
on their way
Defense
out.
took
Looks like
the ball
Cincinnati
away,
had a lot of
gave it
struggling
back to
with
the
these yards
offense.
here.
Special teams right there with
Only
them.
28
That's
rushing
the type
yards.
of game
Dallas
a
Cowboys
coach is going
defense
to
able to
really
stop
love
that.
and value. And when they show the film, they have to be
Joe
careful
Mixon
not to
did
give
not
out too
do
many
the way
kudos
that he wanted
and kill
to
their
do.
motivation.
Let's go
going
ahead and check the
forward.
stats here as we go in. Joe Burrows,
So for the
50%
Cowboys,
completion rating.
the
Not
train
doing
just
that
keeps
great.
rolling 9-0 now to
We go
start this
rushing.
campaign. And they will head home for next
Where
week's
is he? Where?
contest. That is
Oh, I
against
think- you know what?
Washington.
I think Mixon
Meanwhile,
was
for
hurt.
Cincinnati,
Joe Mixon,
the
I think,
loss will
was
drop
hurt.
them
That's
to
why he
6 and
wasn't
3
playing.
now on the year.
Marlon Mack
and
tried
they'll
to
look
step
get
up
back
for
on the
him.
beam next week
Bryce-
as they
or
host
Breece
the Tampa
Hall.
Bay Buccaneers.
We go to
And for
receiving
Charles
here.
Davis and our
Amari
entire crew
Cooper
here at EA Sports, I'm
annihilates.
Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Jamar Chase, 2 catches, 45 yards. Who got the touchdown for them? So, a touchdown came from Drew Sample, their backup tight end. So we go to a defense here. Tackles for a loss, kind of even. Osa with 3 sacks. My man, Micah Parsons gets a sack and a half. Interceptions. Jordan Lewis, backup corner, actually a starter. He got 2 corners. So Jordan Lewis takes the pick. That game-ending pick, that was a huge turnover to shut out that game. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of this franchise rebuild. And I can't really call it a rebuild. Dallas Cowboys are already kind of established, I'm going to be honest. I just really like the Dallas Cowboys. That's my team. So I like to kind of jump in. But I'm going to do other rebuilds as we go through. Ones like, you know, the Buccaneers. What are they going to do without Tom Brady? You know, the Green Bay, what are they going to do? Are they going to keep Aaron Rodgers? Are they going to get rid of him? Who knows, man? So we'll see as we go to 2 injuries here. I just want to check out what's going on. Dalton Schultz, he's out for 6 weeks now with an injury because of a dislocated elbow. Ezekiel Elliott is still out another 3 weeks. Orlando Brown, broken thumb, out for 4 weeks. We get the rest of our line back. But these are not backups that are hurt. These are top guys. These are top guys. Is this going to play a role come off season. Are we going to get rid of Zeke for having his broken collarbone and the cap that he's having? And he did very well in the beginning, but he's been out this pretty much his entire season. Orlando Brown, I'm not sure if we signed a 1 or 2 year contract with him. Pretty sure we're probably going to keep him at left tackle. Dalton Schultz, I believe, is on a 2-year contract, I think. Do we keep him? Next video I'll probably do come towards the end of the season or in the postseason as things start to get a little bit more real. We're going to go ahead and advance to the next round, where next week we are playing against the Washington Commanders. Dallas Cowboys, Washington Commanders. I think that name is so weird. Is what it is. That's what they're called now, so got to do it. Thank you guys. Guys, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Show some support. Appreciate you. Until next time.